Yo, what's going on, everybody? Raging Fury 55 here, bringing you guys a brand new video. And today we have the best discovery I've ever made, and I'm gonna guess like top 10, even maybe top 5 of best discoveries for half-dollar hunting in the country. I never thought this day would come, but it did, and I was so shocked. And let me just show you guys right now. All right, so sorry about the lighting. I'm in a hotel room right now. I'm actually been checking banks all over the country, from California, Utah, Nevada, Montana, Washington, and I've checked probably 100 banks so far. And yeah, see, here's the silver, and you know, I would find a 40%er here and there in the rural banks, and that was good, but I was like, I want a really good find. I want a really good find. And then yesterday I was in Washington and I went to a Wells Fargo, and I didn't have much hope because the other banks were already searched, and this bank said, oh yeah, we have like $200 in halves, and $160 right off the bat was all marked. There's markings on the rolls, and I was like, wow, okay, this is terrible. I found someone's dump. And then the extra $40 came from a lady at the drive-through, and she said, oh yeah, someone just deposited some $half, and she told me some of them aren't rolled. Do you want them rolled or not rolled? And I was like, I really don't care, just give me whatever you have. And the not rolled, I could already see on the edges. I saw a couple silvers, and then I saw a Franklin. I was like, damn, okay, this is really good. I've only found a Franklin and a customer wrap to roll one other time. And I was like, wow, that's already really good. I see some 90%ers in those loose halves. Best day ever. And then there are also a lot of clad $half in there. And then there's there are also 4 customer rolled $half rolls. And I thought, you know, these are probably just clad, maybe one silver 40%er in them. And then I go into my car. I didn't expect anything. And you can already see I've already labeled these because, yeah. But anyway, I opened it in my car, and look at that. All 90%ers for the most part. So I've organized them, and so basically there are 4 rolls. There are 4 rolls. Here's 2 more. That is the 3rd roll, and there's 1 partial roll right here, which I'll empty out real quick. Here's the scene. When I opened the roll, it looked like they were all 90%ers right off the bat. And then I started going through them, and there were like a 40%er, and there was like 1 clad $half. And I think in total there was 12 40%ers, and then 1 clad $half in the 4 rolls, and the rest was all 90%ers. So this was about $550 in silver, and I thought this day would never come. I mean, look how many Franklins. And just letting you guys know, when I opened the first roll, I opened it and I saw Walking Liberty, and I freaked out in the car, and my parents were like, what the frick happened? Did you get like did someone attack you or something? And I was like, no, it's something way better. But anyway, I open up the second roll, and I see a Franklin Ender, I think. And then I open up the roll, and then I opened the roll, and it's like kind of like this when I opened it. And the barber was right here. It was right here. And if you look at it, this is probably like a collector barber. I mean, that is just stunning. And if you look in the front, I need your guys' opinion on this. Is this like a fine, a very fine, an extra fine? Is it cleaned? Because I've never found a barber in any rolls, period. That just doesn't happen for me. And you can see this one is actually really nice shape. You can see Liberty right there. I mean, the back is just stunning. There's like a chip right here, but you know, you can't complain. It has an O-mint mark. So I know this video is kind of like all over the place, and it's been a day and a half since I found these, and I'm still like in shock that this happened. Because in California, whenever you try and find customer rolled halves, it's usually just dumps for the most part. I mean, it's really bad where I live. But anyway, what we're gonna do is, I haven't gone through any of these, and just letting you guys know, these were all mixed at first. I did organize the Franklins into a roll. I organized the 64s in one roll, but before they're all mixed. And these 40%ers right here, I put some 40%ers somewhere. I don't know where they went. Yeah, here's some 40%ers. These aren't the ones I found in the roll. At least I'm not sure, because I have a lot of 40%ers in here. And the 40%ers I literally just dumped in here. So I just pulled out random ones just to show how much silver I got from that one bank. All I know is they look kind of like this one. Come on, please focus for me. Okay, I can't focus it, but basically they all look like this one, where they look basically like straight out of the mint. And I remember when I was opening the rolls, I thought they were all 90%ers, but then, except for the one clad one, and then I started finding these really bright 40%ers, which looked 90 from the edge, just because of how brand new they looked. I mean, you can just see, that could easily be mistaken for a 90%er. Yet again, sorry about the lighting, but anyway, so what I thought we could do today is, we can go through these. I've only organized them by category or, you know, design. I haven't checked the dates or anything, so let's look for any key dates. I was trying not to look at the dates just to, you know, be surprised for the video, because I want to do as much stuff on camera as possible. So I'll be right back with all of these by date, and hopefully we can find some key dates. All right, so we're back, and I have everything laid out. We have a 1907 Barber right here. I actually just opened up the windows so you guys could see. But anyway, you're gonna see here, there's some 51s, 52s, a 54. I checked, that is not a 54S. It is a 54D. I think the 54S is basically the only key date in the Franklins. And maybe the 55, but I can't remember. Anyway, we got some other Franklins here. And these are all pretty much common. I mean, you guys can go look at these real quick. But I mean, they're all pretty common dates. And I realized there's nothing between 55 and 58. Super weird. And for the count for the Franklins, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So we have 33 Franklins. And then we have a stack of 20 64s here. I think it's 20. I can just double check real quick here. 8, 12, yeah, 20. And then we have another 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So 33, 90% 64s. I think it's 33. Let me just double check. Yeah. So 33 silver Kennedys. And then we got 4 Walkers. I don't think these are key dates. I can show these individually. These dates don't ring a bell. I think the only key date for the modern Walkers is the 1938S, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. This is a 43S right here, and here's a 40S. That might be a key date. I'm not sure. I don't think it is. And a 47 plain, or 47D. My bad. And then here are some 40%ers. As I said, I don't know the actual ones, which I found in the rolls because I put them in my main bag of silver. But, you know, I just know I found 12 40%ers in the rolls. And then one clad one. So these are all the finds. I know it's kind of messy, it's on a bed, and I just want to get this video out quickly because this is something that which doesn't happen every day. And before this, I found about 40 percenters and one 90%er, and that was it out of 100 banks. I was barely finding any 90 percenters. I really wanted this type of dump. I finally got it. Now, the only thing which would make my trip complete is finding a silver dollar. I really want to find one of those from a bank. It has yet to happen. I found some Ikes, but you know, those aren't silver. But yeah, as I said, you know, usually every day in the morning before I go driving, what I do is I walk to like 10 banks around the area, and you know, I check all of them. Usually they're a bust. The majority of the silvers come from one bank or a couple banks, and then the rest maybe have none or one 40 percenter. And it just takes a lot of patience to get this. And I was around bank number 100 when I found this for this trip. And you know, when I first got those marked halves from that bank, I was really discouraged. I was like, yep, this is probably someone's dump, and his dump was actually my holy grail, because he dumped there, he couldn't ask for half dollars, which allowed me to get this dump, or this collection dump, which is obviously, it is a collection dump. And my theory is someone, right when, I think it's called the Coinage Act of 1965, right when that happened, when they started, stopped producing 90% silver, I'm gonna guess that someone, you know, probably hoarded a ton of silver, because I'll show you guys right here. These all look just brand new. I mean, they're almost blending in with the background bed. I don't even have a table to record this, or a tripod or anything. Let me show you another one right here. These are all super nice. I mean, they look like they just came out of a roll. I mean, these are great. And then what I think happened was this guy just held it for years and years and years. And then he died. Some family member turned in the coins because the lady says some guy just turned all of these in. And I asked her, did he turn in any other denominations? And she said no, unfortunately, so that's a bust. But yeah, I thought I just want to share this to you guys to prove to you guys, well, not really prove, you just gotta take my word for it, but just letting you guys know, these like really big scores on Reddit where people find $50 and 90% of halves, they're real. And they're very rare, but they're out there. And usually, you know, 80% of the banks I go to, I don't get silver. And then 1 in a million banks will have this. I mean, I've never gotten this before. I found one roll of Franklin's in a bank before last year. That was my other big find, but this just destroys it by far. I mean, this is over $35 and 90% are halves, plus the 40 percenters, plus the barber. I mean, this barber is probably very fine in my opinion. I mean, I think this could be a $100 coin or more. As I said earlier, if you guys want to leave your opinions about this barber half dollar, you know, the grade and whatever, you can let me know, because I really don't know the grade of it. And yes, I did clickbait the thumbnail to put the barber in the end of the roll, but it was still in the roll, so I think it's still legit. I found it in the roll. So yeah, I'm gonna ride this silver high for about the next 2 weeks. Even if I don't find anything else, I'll still be pretty happy because this is still an awesome score. And here's me checking key dates. I don't think there's any really big key dates for the Franklins, especially when they're not really good condition. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of messy and it's all over the place. There's no tripod to keep the camera steady. There's not even a table. You know, the table is covered by a lamp and a coffee machine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just letting you guys know, if you guys want to go to this bank right here, Bank of Jackson Hole, I went there, I got some silver halves from here, but then I couldn't get the rest of the rolls because by the time I opened up the rolls, I was already like 5 hours away. So they had about $1,000 in halves, and I got $200, and I got some silver halves from that bank, but I couldn't pick up the rest. So if you guys are stopping by Jackson Hole, go to this bank and get their halves, and I guarantee you guys will get at least some 40%ers. Just so you guys know before the video ends. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. This was an awesome video, awesome discovery, especially this barber. By the way, I'm not gonna keep this barber. My dad is building up like a VF or find a VF set of barber halves. This basically fits the description for his set. So I'll be giving this one to him. I won't sell it or anything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions or anything about this video, more about the story, I think I mentioned everything, but if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'll answer them for you. And yeah, sorry I couldn't get my live reaction. You know, I was just on vacation. I really didn't expect to find anything big. And then when I found, you know, Walking Liberty in the end, I was like, holy shit, this is like the good shit. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, everybody.